Well everybody, here is my McLaren 570S, and now there's a lot of good things about this car, and there's of course a lot of bad things that all come with the good. Now the first con is that it's expensive, or so you might think. That's not actually true, because for me, I bought this car before I started dropshipping, alright? This was the cheapest one in the country, and it cost me about 130 grand after everything, and that was being financed after everything, $130,000. Not bad, right? I bought this with a minimum wage job, which just shows anyone can do it. The only thing though is it costed 145% of my actual income, which is pretty bad. But if I was working full time, would have been able to afford it just fine. Now, let's move on to the next thing. This car is loud. Now yes, that might be a very good thing in my eyes, but for my neighbors, not so much. My neighbors, bro. My poor neighbors. This is my exhaust. Normally it would come out down here. On this one though, I did this all myself. Custom fabricated, triple exit exhaust and straight down pipes. Very, very loud. And I might be getting kicked out by security, although I'm not. What? No, I'll pass on that one for now. It says 2017. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, well I'm sure I'll see you around, maybe next time. You too, have a nice day. And just like that, I mean, I make a lot of friends with this car. I mean, a lot of them love the car, they come up to me, they talk to me and stuff, and I make new friends. A lot of them, I get the numbers, we talk about stuff. A lot of them I help dropship, because that's what I do, that's my business model. But then there's the people that also like this car, but they don't like to come up to you. Now, those people have followed me home before, or tried to anyways. So I pulled, someone was following me home. I noticed them following me home, like on the freeway. They would go right behind me in every single lane. I'm like, huh, they just must like the car. They got off the freeway, they got off with me. And I did the thing where, you know, you take the 4 right turns and see if they're gonna follow you. Well, I thought that would work to get them to stop following me, but I guess it got patched and they just kept following me. They didn't care. So I literally had to go back on the freeway and try to lose them. But people like that are crazy. I mean, people will follow you home. I know it's not the craziest car. It's like a $130,000 car. It's not the craziest thing in the world, but they will follow you home. Again, on the other side of that, there is the good connections. Now, I made plenty of connections with other supercar owners and entrepreneurs and successful people that all own these cars, and we go out to car meets, we have business conversations, so I learn a lot from them, they learn a lot from me, and it's honestly helped me make more money than this car actually cost. I mean, I've done $75,000 in revenue yesterday on my dropshipping store, just yesterday, in one day, but that's just revenue. I made about 31% profit margins. So, I mean, you can kind of imagine, like, a lot of that was from the connections I made. A lot of them have helped me get to this point, which is why I'm trying to help you guys get here in my Discord, completely free. I make tutorials on everything. I get it. Let's go into the next part, the storage. Now, of course, this car does not have a trunk, but what it does have, okay, we're gonna use a key, is a frunk. Now, the frunk actually has, well, when it wants to open anyways, has a really good amount of space. I have, you know what? It's pretty dirty, I'm sorry. Anyways, the trunk, or the frunk, I guess you'd say, has a very good amount of space. I'd say you could fit about 2 small children in here, but pretty nice. In terms of storage inside the car, let's see what we got. We got these 2 compartments right here, one on here, and you also have one on this side. Now for other storage, you have this little net down here, which I kind of use as my trash can. I don't know if that's what it's meant for, but yeah, I gotta empty that. And then I also have this little net over here, which my girlfriend has decided to put a little boo-boo in. And no, I'm not allowed to move it. Other than that, we got the storage way back here. I did buy this car during high school, and I took it to school for a good amount of time, and I was completely fine. I could store my backpack in here. I could store it was pretty much just my backpack, but I could store everything in here. It was fine. But one of the few things I'll say about actually daily driving this car is that you only get one cup holder. So this is my cup holder, and I have spilled that so many times on this panel, which actually broke it, which is why now when I start up the car, you hear airbag fault. It's terrible. One more thing I'll have to add is these seats are incredibly comfortable. They don't look like it. Yes, they are bucket seats. They hold me in place very, very well, but man, I've taken this, let's see, on like a 6.5-ish hour road trip, and I was completely fine. Did not hurt my back at all, did not have to stop once. I've taken this in some other actual luxury cars, like in shorter drives, and those have hurt my back. This, for some reason, these are so nice. I don't know why. Now, ever since I've been making videos on this car, people have been asking me, Wesley, where is your daily? Well, this is my daily. I mean, I tried to buy a C8 Corvette, it blew up, and now this is still my daily. Now the question is, can I daily drive this car? So the answer is yes. And also, who doesn't love butterfly doors? I mean, look at these. This car gets some insane reactions, all right? I mean, when you start it up, I mean, do you hear that thing? It sounds amazing. Now, there's a few issues with the car though. Yes, McLarens are not known for their reliability. In fact, they're known for being not reliable at all. My car has been incredibly reliable, except for, again, I spill coffee here, and now I get this sound every time I start the car up. Airbag fault. Do I have an airbag fault? I don't think so. The only thing that was ever damaged was this panel, and when that was damaged, it gave me an airbag fault. I fixed it, and now it still has an airbag fault. I don't know why, but it's there. Now, I've said a lot of things that are good about this car. What are some things that I don't like about it? Well, first of all, I mean, I have to drive this car with no shoes on. Why? Because I have some chunky shoes, and they actually don't fit both down there, so that's unfortunate. One more thing is, I mean, I don't really care so much, but I don't have Apple CarPlay. I have this media thing where I can just go put the, you know, the radio in. And as you can see, the navigation system is not very, it's not that great. But to show you the rest of the complaints, I gotta get driving, because these involve actually driving the car itself. So, let's go. Holy shit. Yes, this car sounds very good. Do my neighbors agree? Probably not. Do other people agree? Yeah. But let's just say I'm driving and I wanted to turn into this driveway. So let me take this one for example, right? What I have to do is I have to stop right here in the middle. This one's pretty mellow, but let me do it just for example. I have to put up my front lift, which for some reason I think my passengers have belted. Put up my front lift, so now it's raising. Wait a second, in the middle of the road, mind you, right? We're still in the middle of the road until it stops raising, which is now. And now I can go and I can turn in to my parking lot. Now, why, you ask? Why couldn't I just do it earlier? Because the front end lift, you actually have to do it under 30 miles per hour, and then it takes a while to go up. So I can't do it while, let's say I'm going 55 like I'm supposed to be, and then it won't let me raise it. And if my front end lift wasn't up, I'd scrape on bumps just like this. Very, very, very little bumps that, honestly, no car should scrape on. But yes, this car is lowered just a little bit, and yes, it is still dailyable. I don't really care. I get used to it. I mean, you know, going at angles and stuff, and going over bumps like this is not that bad. Now, there are pros and there are cons. The pros would be something like, okay, it sounds amazing. The pros would be, it gets a lot of cool attention and you meet a lot of new people, you make a lot of connections. Another one is the butterfly doors. I mean, just the whole wow factor of the car. Everything about this car is amazing. And yes, this car, as you can probably tell from it being fully straight piped, it does spit flames. Very comfy, it's very fast, very powerful, it sounds like there's no downside to this car in my opinion, okay? I don't care about that it's low, I don't care that the navigation system is bad because I don't even use Apple CarPlay anyways. And it also made this phone mount that literally just lets me bounce it right above it, so it doesn't really matter to me because I can just look at Waze on there. The only downside I could think of is one time in all of my ownership, someone's tried to follow me home before. But that's pretty bad, I guess. But again, in the McLaren, you can just outrun them, so I'm happy. Now, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below and say what video you want me to make next. I do dropshipping, I make a lot of e-com content, I make a lot of mindset content, and I'm starting to make a little bit more car content. So, let me know, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching.